What is the Galactic Federation of Light doing most of the time? A lesson in planetary guardianship, September 10, 2015. By Drekx Omega. Dear Ascendees, here is an opportunity for a wider education about the role of the Galactic Federation of Light on Earth and an easy-to-digest summary as to what the Galactic Federation of Light is mostly completing, full-time, 24/7, and why this work is being completed. I'll simplify this matter as much as possible, as it is highly complex and convoluted. In fact, but in essence, surface humanity, though comprised of highly evolved souls, has fallen from a previous full consciousness status, about 13,000 years ago, due to genetic manipulation by the former Atlantean elites, which rendered surface humans limited consciousness, with shorter lifespans between incarnations and disconnected from the light body, upon the monasic plane, which means, spirit is restricted in what it can achieve in physicality, through these limited forms of expression, these genetically stunted vehicles, we call our bodies, so this must be rectified, so we may serve more effectively. Now, over vast periods of time and through multiple incarnations of experiences, both sexes, all races, each and every soul, can eventually return to full consciousness, using the limited gene, but it is a vastly restricted number that do, and thus we have only some who may fulfill that essential role of planetary guardianship and not enough to be truly efficient. We have a group of ascended masters who returned to aid humanity, when as individuals, they reclaimed their angelic wings, as it were. The White Lodge, they are the local spiritual hierarchy and were all normal Earth humans at one time. They have asked Cosmos for help, because the task of aiding planetary guardianship on the surface is monumental. That task is keeping the good order of nature vivified and operationally efficient, which means that the atmosphere, magnetic field, biosphere, waters, soil, plants, minerals, animals, etc., are all enhanced and maintained to their maximum expression potential, so that spirit can express fully in physicality and not in a limited or restricted way, as present. Now this is about keeping Mother Earth healthy and vibrant, Earth being a living entity, with a body and soul, that soul of which is actually logoic and we are all connected with it. If we incarnate here, we are one with the planet, even we who came from other planets, noting that the being who ensouls Earth, originally migrated from Venus, a planetary Kumara, Buddha who became a planetary Logos, bringing its great light to Earth and making that sacrifice for the divine expression of the plan, as do we all here, as we struggle to return to our former higher states of expression through ascension. Now the reason why the Galactic Federation of Light is here, is to midwife a new planetary birth, as the time has come for this experiment in limited consciousness to end. In the meantime, as humanity is unable to function in the essential capacity as true Earth Guardians, which is actually our primary function, so that role has to be conducted by fully conscious beings from other systems, as well as from within this planet, inner Earth, where evolution is more on a par with those other systems of full consciousness, organic technologies of the light, combined with ritual work, conducted on the ground, as well as in the ships, assists the planet helpfully. Think of those ancient people, whose descendants were the aboriginal shamans, who had a close bond with nature, and you will see my meaning, but, imagine such shamans with high technology and greater skills in magical work and service, and on a larger scale, at all the planetary node points. Imagine a vast icosahedron and all its node points, with geomantically placed temples and within them, ceremonies conducted. So, that is what it was once like on Earth, in Lemurian times, when all surface humans were fully functioning guardians. That is what we should be doing, but mostly forgot about, having become potential guardians in amnesia. Yet the consequences of shirking such tasks are obvious, as the world falls apart before our very eyes, whole animal and plant species die out, as mankind has become an overpopulated and also a destructive burden, with a false philosophy of greed and profit at odds with nature and the divine will, so the planet is not being served this way, by mankind in general. Thus the Galactic Federation of Light try to help, as much as possible, to fill in the gaps, until humanity can return to the prime role of full planetary guardianship, and with regard to Earth's vast population, which is far more than a planet can actually sustain well, many humans are destined to migrate voluntarily to Mars and Venus, to aid in the rebirthing of water worlds there. These planets also will need many galactic human planetary guardians, to make for better worlds. They will be joining up with the inner continents of both those worlds, in which civilizations already exist, but are hidden. This will be the forging of a new star nation, we call Solaris. That is the plan for humanity, and in the meantime, the Galactic Federation of Light have to try to maintain the biosphere, magnetosphere, geosphere, atmosphere, etc., as well as is possible. I hope this explains what the many UFO sightings are about, much of the time, if not all the time. Salamat Kaza Syrian for be blessed in the love and joy of spirit. Colonel, Drekx Omega, Commander, Galactic Federation of Light Ground Crew Eastern England Sector. Read more at astracommandcrew.net.